Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. Second video today. I'm on a roll. Not through choice. Getting asked to do a card. Can you do me a card? Like yesterday. That's the daughter. So yeah, I had a play, made her a card that she wanted, and I asked her if it was worthy of a video. She said yes, so here we are. And it's going to have a matching bookmark. I seem to be doing that a lot lately. So I'm going to get cracking. What time are we on? 5 to 7. Ooh, just under an hour I've got. So I've got everything ready, I think. So we'll just crack on with it. I've put that in upside down and back to front. Right, this is Picket Fence. I love background stamps. And I just don't use them. So we're going to use them. I'm using Gina K Craft, I think. So this is called Buzzing By Picket Fence Studios. And all I'm going to do is take the back off. I'm going to ink it up. Oh, I didn't get my cloths ready. I'm trying not to use wipes. I'll just spray my cloth, it'll wet it. Right, and on top of this, I'm going to put a piece of cream paper. You can do it on craft. In fact, I did have one on craft. Yep, don't know where I've put it. So that should be enough on there. That were a bit awkward, wasn't it? Let me get my card. That's it stamped on craft. I think I just used the Versamark when I did it on there, but it didn't work on the craft, so on the cream, but we're using cream. So I'm just taking a piece of cream card. Sorry, I've just had a drink of pop and it's right gassy in my throat. And putting it anywhere on here because we've just done it all. Leave it flat. And then just rub it to print it on. You could put it your stamping platform if you want, but you don't need to. Ta-da! It's a nice colour, isn't it? There we go. That's all I needed. Bit light there, but it's okay. I'm just going to spray some. I've shown you this in my video of what I've just done this afternoon. It's dried very quickly. I'm just testing them out, see what it does. That actually came off there. It made it all rough up a little bit. I'm just going to spray it. That should be enough. We've got Lexi and Rosie here as well. Both of them today. Yeah, see what I mean? It's done it again. So I'm trying to stop it having fibres on from the wipes, and now I'm getting it on from this. It looks okay. Should spray the stamp actually. But that's fine. We're not here to look at that, are we? I've got a... Oh no. I'm going to be doing a video using a background stamp. I nearly told you exactly what I was going to do then, but I don't want to yet in case I don't do it. In case I don't do it, not dare do it. Oh dear, you can tell I've done more than one video. I'm all over diva. There we go. These are the large packs. You know when I do the Lavinia in the smaller one? And then there's a really small one. This is the large one. I put all my background stamps in them. And try and put them away as I use them. We're going to be using a black card. I might have to cut a bit off the bottom, but I'm gonna, might as well get this on now. I think it'll definitely need a trim on bottom. Let's have a look. That looks alright there, doesn't it? Give it a quick trim on bottom. In fact, I'll do it now. Then we're not messing later. I'm just going to do it with my big scissors rather than going cutting through both layers. That will do. I noticed it weren't on. Watch it be too small now. It's here that I need to get it straight. That's it. Yep, I'll take that, that's alright. So we'll get rid of that craft one. I might as well put that on the inside. It's not right, is it? You can see the black at the top. What a... oh. It's a good job that's repositionable, isn't it? Do you know, when I go to bed on a night time, it's like as soon as Andy gets up, I'll go to bed. And normally I'll have a play on my games on my phone, or that's when I'll do most of my networking, answering questions and what have you. But last few nights I've been reading. Oh, and do you know, I've really enjoyed it. It's been lovely. When I was in hospital with meningitis, I watched, I think I might have mentioned it, I watched 5 films in a series. The first one's called After. So you'd have to look them up. I can't remember what the rest of them are called. That's really bugging me. I'll sort it after. It's really bugging me. Look, can you see it? Or is it just... it's on back piece, isn't it? I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, it's called After, and there's 5 films. And I watched them all when I was in hospital. And then Carly bought me the books for my birthday. I would much rather read than watch a movie about something. There you go. So it was quite nice to, last couple of days, to read. Yeah, a nice change. And I kept nodding off and having to wake back up and find out where I were. I remember those days of reading. Right, we're using the Lawn Fawn Beehive. I didn't realise it was the add-on. I've got the actual... oh yeah, I meant to put that in. I've got the Magic Iris. And I never thought that this was part of the Magic Iris. I should do one of them for you. They're really good. So I want that. I want the tree. I've already done some flowers and little leaves, so I did plenty of them. Because I didn't know how many I were going to use. So I'm just going to cut this little leaf out. It's not a leaf at all, it's a branch. Oh dear. And I'm going to cut that there because that's the only bit I need of it. I've had this a long time and all, and I forget what I've got. So it's been really good, you know, looking through and sorting out and what have you. I'm just going to run it through the machine. Yeah, really, going through all your things. I'm trying to sort out what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping. And I've seen some lovely stuff that I've got, you know. So it's time to... oh, that bag's no good, is it? It's time to start using them. Using them or getting rid. So that's what I've been doing lately. And then it just so happened Carly came to me, Mum, I need a card and I want it to be bee themed and I want it for Saturday. It's like, really? The hardest part of, what's all that? Of making a card is actually getting the design in your head. So that could take me a week as it is. So to have to sit down and actually have a play today was crazy. Right, I'm using some Gina K Wild Dandelion. You don't see it. Well, I can see it. You won't see it. But it makes it easy for me to put my next bit on and it just flows over it. You can see it, I think. I can. If I keep that piece of colour out, look at the difference when I've finished. It's amazing. I love putting colour on coloured cardstock. I mean, it does the main bit for you, doesn't it? So whether you think you can blend or not, this is just perfect. There we go. Just put some around the middle. So my next colour that I'm going to put on, it just makes it easy for it to flow. And I'm putting it on with a little brush, but ideally I could have done with a bigger brush for it. It'll be okay. See, already you can see the difference. Oh, you definitely can. Yeah, you can. Right, so my next colour, I'm using Wild Honey. Quite appropriate, isn't it? And I'm just catching ends all the way around. I'm not bothered if it's neat or not. It's a beehive. They're not all neat and tidy, are they? I know something I forgot to get out, but it's literally behind me, so we're all right. Can you hear Alexa? I tell you, the older she's getting, the louder she's getting. It's another reason I'm glad Andy works nights. He snores. Oh, I do love being on my own. When it comes to weekends, I'm up 3. We've got when you come to my house, I've got a living room downstairs. Then on the next floor, I've got my bedroom and bathroom. It's a really good sized bathroom and bedroom. And then you go up another floor to what we call the dormer. And I've got the craft room, which is quite big. And then I've got a double room next door to that as well, which we, at the moment, we call it Toby's. Well, it's decorated for him. But on a weekend, when Andy's here, I sleep in there, just so I have a break from Lexi's snoring. And when I'm in there, I can hear Andy snoring downstairs, down another flight. It's like, oh my God. Can you imagine? I can, but can you imagine? Oh, it's awful. Right. You're all going to tell me now that you've got partners that snore, aren't you? Can't just be me. Right, and then I'm just going to take what bit of brown is already on my brush, unless I really need to put some on it. I'm just going to catch the edges. Yeah, that's enough. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Colour on coloured cardstock, it's amazing. And then just through the middle. I was going to do it on leaves and branch and stuff, but this is the main thing that you're going to be looking at, so I thought I'd just stick with this. And it looked alright. So I'm just going to get a piece of acetate. So we are making a shaker card. So I just want this is thick acetate I'm using. And for that I'm going to put on red liner because it's super strong stuff. I'm just going to put it on in little bits. Yeah, is that good? It's stuck already. Gosh, I'm so sorry about her snoring. See, I'm trying to get, mind you, but I'm wondering whether it'd matter. I'm trying to get the red line at a touch so that there's no gaps. But your shaker bits are going to be this side of it, so it'll be alright. It works fine anyway. I've got I bet I've got about 40 rolls of that. Never use it. Once in a blue moon you'll see me use that. And again, it's probably because I just forget. Where's my pokey tool? I've just had it in my hand. Right, I'll get a different one out. I just have my black one in my hand. So I'm just going to take off the red cover. It is clear underneath. I like that idea that you can actually see it. It comes off quite easy now, but it sticks to your hands. See what I mean? Yeah. I'm hoping I'm doing all this in my order because I ran through it. It was a very quick practice. So I'm now just gonna cut the acetate back so that you can't see it from the front. Oh, I thought I'd cut the actual thing then. There you go, nice and easy. So we've got a plastic window. Job done. Now then, I'm going to put that to the side and we are going to do the bees. So I want some to cut out, and this is your bookmark. We are using Gina K Beautiful Bees, and it comes with dies as well. So I'm going to stamp them all down here, but I only want 2 on here. I'm also going to clear emboss them. Where's my little... There it is. I'm doing them all in black. So I just want a couple of these to cut out. I know which 2 I want, so... Hardest bit were matching dies up. It took me ages. See, they clean off fantastic with this when I spray the stamp. That's so something else to get into my head. Spray the stamp. Right, that's that one. I then want a big one, but that's just to go on the bookmark. This is newly inked, so shouldn't have a problem. Now, I don't want to cut that out, so that one's done. Frightened my hands getting mucky. And then we want, I'll go with this one, I think. Which way are you facing? Wait a minute, I want that one. Trying to get them facing different ways, coming down. This one, that's right. Down the bookmark. That will go there. It doesn't take long, this bit, honestly. Which way we're going? We'll go this way. Is that going to face the right way? No. Let's have a look. I might have that one. If I do a couple, I can choose car. Right, just one more. Now then. I just want one to go on the bottom of the bookmark, and then we're away. But I want it to face that way. You are going to face that way, aren't you? Let's go with that one. I might have not left a lot of room, actually. Let's have a look. It's a big one. It doesn't matter if he's off bottom, does it? That's fine. And we're just going to put, excuse me, a couple of the hexagons. So one's a full one and one's an outline. And I'm only putting them on bookmark. I'm only putting a few on. Just adds that little bit of something to it. I think that might be enough. One more. We'll go there. Oops, it caught there. That's okay. That's fine. Right, stamping done. The colouring is super quick. I kid you not. Could make some belters with this. Get the flowers done and stick the bees in the middle of the flowers. Be brilliant. This is the first time this has been out today as well. So I do need to cut them out. Not on there. Tell you what we need to do first. We need to emboss it. Hopefully it's still wet enough. I'm using super fine Hero Arts embossing powder. And this way we're going to colour with the zigs. You scribble straight over it because you're not going to bother the black. And it makes it shiny, which is one of my favourite things. Get rid of that. So the only bit of embossing we have to do then is the sentiment. Now then, which dies do I need? I purposely left tape on so that I'd know it'd be one of those with tape on that need to use for cutting out. There she goes. I do it underneath to help the heat come through and also to stop it from bending. Do you know what I've done again? I should have done the sentiment before I stuck the base to the panel, so we'll do it now because it warps it a bit because of the glue underneath. You all seem to have been enjoying my latest videos, so I'm really pleased about that. I always worry that when I do different makes that people are going to be like, oh no, not watching that, don't want to see that. But you don't, you've all been, well, your comments over the last few videos have been amazing. I felt right professional, I have. I didn't get a case for this out either, but I know where it is, right behind me. There you go. While that just cools down for 1 second, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get the sentiment on here, because I should have done it before. And I know I'm putting it on bottom. And I know I'm going to put... I'm going to go with the same as I did before. Happy B-Day. Oh, I'll tell you what we forgot. I was going to put some words on that. Let's do it now. Now where's me? There it is. Can't see if I'm looking. I'm going to do it in black. That's risky putting my platform there, isn't it? So I want it in the middle, a little bit up. Perfect. I'm getting good at this malarkey. Do you know, it's funny because a lot of the time when I do my cards and my videos and stuff, I don't always like what I've done. But lately, I've been well happy with what I've been doing. We need to heat that up. And I'm just going to quickly put on here, don't worry, be happy, and then we'll heat that up as well. So I'm going to put it don't worry, look, it's twisted, it might oof, it has gone a little bit fat. It's because it's twisted. Don't worry, be happy. There you go, that's my singing for the year. Right, should we just put it straight down, or should we come down? We'll go down here. That's perfect. Right, now we're done with stamping. Let's just heat this up. I've got a bag of chocolate buttons outside of me. I'm a chocoholic and I'm dying to eat them. You lot will be alright, but just stuff my face, won't you? Talk amongst yourselves. Can you imagine? Put a lid on that, it's going to end up everywhere. What else did I do? Ah. I suppose I could have got away with not doing it on here because it does there's loads of it. Yeah, it does affect the glue underneath. See, it's quick to run through these, aren't they? Just like quick. I'll get it hot first. Perfect. Right, come on, don't let me down. There's loads of excess on that. I can see it lifting it. Can you see it? It really affects the glue. So what I'll do is I'll just chuck some wet glue inside that. Like, see where it's lifted it off? It might actually, because it's hot, go back down. Yeah, it has. Oh, nice one. Right, let's put that to the side. So we're going to quickly colour these, and we're just using two colours. Using the Zig pens, 052 bright yellow and yellow 50. And all we're doing is putting the darker one at either side of the white. I've probably got all my colouring wrong, so somebody can tell me off. But this is how we're doing it. Going in with yellow and pull that little bit of orange in. And that's all we're doing. Look how quick it is. And any little white marks in here, I'm just covering them in yellow. And then I'll put Wing Castella onto wings. There you go, that's all we're doing. How quick is that? That's all we're doing. Just run it across there. If you find it's going too orange, give it a wipe and carry on. Glue all them little white bits in. There you go. You can't knock that, can you, how quick that is? That seemed really light on that one, did that? So straight across bottom, straight across top, bit round head. You can't do it any quicker, can you? That's just, I weren't kidding when I said it's super quick. I think this yellow is my most used. I 100% need a new one. I know I keep saying it, but once I leave the craft room, I forget. And I don't order out. I do my ordering in bed at night time. If I get bored, I'll just go into the craft shops. There you go. There you go. All your bumblebees done. Look at them colours. And these three I'm going to cut out, so same thing. In fact, let's get it all down. That should be enough. I think you need to actually go into the orange because it pulls it then and it's not orange, if you know what I mean. I know what I mean. Well, if you ever go, then you'll know what I mean. Last one. How cool is that? That's it, it's finished. Right, let's cut these out. Now I'm just gonna take my brush and just edge it. Might need a bit more on there. I try not to put on my brushes, I try and use whatever's on me. That's not being tight, that's just... well, it might be. You've got to use it all, haven't you? Now, the other bookmark I did, I've just done it exactly the same way. But I did wonder about, you know, splattering around edges with water. Thought it might look quite nice. So I might do that with this. Don't forget the Winker Stella Heidi. So this just round edges. I say I'm not bothered about having it tidy. I'm just bothered that you get some on. Because I'm going to go back over it with my yellow brush. And then my brown one. It'd be nice and all if you've got a honeycomb stencil to do that through it. I do have one, but I ain't got it out and I'm not looking for it now. But yeah, that'd be a really good effect actually. Not everywhere, you know, just in little patches so you don't overdo it. I think it'd be a good use of it. I know Lavinia do a small one, so that'd be alright. Right. Gosh, my ankles are sore today. Too much standing up. Right, I'm just going to quickly rub that in with my brush. Look what a difference that makes, rubbing it in. It's just mixing the two colours together. I shouldn't really because they're two different makes. And normally as a rule I wouldn't do that. It could have even took some more honey colour in there. You know, move it in a bit more, but it's okay. A bit of brown. Literally just to edge it. There you go. I think that's done, isn't it? Apart from the Winker Stella. Do that now. and then that can dry before we put it into its holder. Just be careful here, because sometimes if you pick the yellow up, you'll drag it back through wings. It's such an effect, is that? I love it. So I've gone right into body there because that's where the wing is. And I forgot to do it there. There you go. So we'll leave that to dry, and that'll go in its holder and you've got marks done. I love it. So we'll put that to the side. We'll cut these out. Now then, come on, don't let me down. It's a guessing game. Your guess is as good as mine. So, that's feet. I know it is. It's not your feet. I'm trying all the ones with the tape on. Oh, that looks like you. Yay. It does give quite a big white border, so once it's cut out, if you don't want the white on it, just go around it again with your scissors, but I don't mind it. Right, come on. It's not you, is it? Oh, it's on at last two then. That looks too big. That's too big. Well, I just need two. Come on, don't let me down. That's that one, isn't it? Yeah. These two will do. Oh, I'd be ashamed to leave it. That does absolutely not fit on there. I hope I haven't lost one of them. That's it. I can decide then, can't I? If I've cut it straight, right, let's do it. No, I'll have to do it like that. And this one. I was just going to say to you, this one doesn't have a sentiment on it, but it does, doesn't it? We've already done it. Put that away, and that's something else out that way. It's burst out in and it's had loads done with it today. Right then, let's do the main bit. So we're going to bring this back in. We are going to use I'm going to open another pack because I want the fat strips. And I've used them off them too. So what we're going to do is make a lip. That's too thick. Why are these ones thick? Oh well, we're going for it. I'm going to stick two together so it's going to be even thicker. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. That's really thick. Hand fire. Yeah, these aren't. I must have bought all different sizes then. Oh, these are a lot thinner. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. So I'm going to... Actually, you know what? Now, I'm sticking these together. But that other one on its own is probably this thickness, isn't it? Shall we have a look? I bet it's not far off that thickness. It is an all look, just using one. Right, we'll stick with them then. So I'm taking both sides of the sticky off, because if you do that, you can manipulate it and make it turn corners. So I want some, see what I mean? You can't do that if you've got the top layer of protection on it. That doesn't bend, but it does if you take it off both sides. So this isn't going to be a deep shaker. But it's going to be deep enough for what we want. I'm going to keep that because that's going to come in handy. Get off my finger. Oh my gosh, it's going in the bin. Can't get off my finger. Right, and I'm just going to stick a couple of bits. Just round the four sides. See what happens when you don't take it off. And there. Take the release paper off. Do you know, is everybody fed up with this weather? I know we've had snow many a time in March, and I don't mind it, but it's rain, and it's non-stop rain. Right, so this is going to go in the middle there. So we need to work out how many little shaker bits. I'm just using some. Oh, I found them, by the way. These were the few that I had when I said I couldn't find any at Christmas. I knew I had some gold sequins. I'll put a few of them in. Now then, I overdid it with my last one. And I want to put some different bits in. So we'll have a few of them. A few yellow. That'll be alright, won't it? These are beads from diamond painting. That's what they are. Wondering if that might be enough stuff. Let's have a look. I've got these little orange stars. I'm going to put just for a little bit of colour, only a few in. That'll do. So this is all about getting this down, because once it goes down, it ain't coming back up. I'm sure that's enough shaker bits in there. Normally I would put some outside here, Definitely need to stick that down. But it's quite, it's not sticky. But normally I'd put some anti-static around it. Right, we're going to put that right there. Are we straight? Well, even if we're not, we're down. Oh, hey, it moved. Right. Hey, that's just enough, that. My other one, I drowned it in them. And I put some other confetti in that it stuck to the plastic, so I like this better. Right, so now we're going to take our little branch that we had, and we're going to use the same tape. So that I know it's going to be the same level. And we just want a little bit back of there to there. Come on. We're nearly done, guys. I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Ooh. On here. And I'm just going to put that right to the edge. There. So it's formed up as high as your beehive, and then you've got a bit of glue to hold that down. Then I took a few, just little, I call them daisies, I don't know what they are. I told you I don't do flowers. And a few leaves. I can't even pick them up. Right, let's see what happens with that. So I'm just going to stick a couple together, different colours. Some on back. And stick it on end of branch. That looks alright, doesn't it? Do same on this one. A little bit on back. They're cute. And I'll just have one on here. You all right there, Lexi? Yeah, there. Coming off that one. They look all right, don't they? I love it. It turned out way better than the other one. And I'm going to stick a flower up here somewhere. That'll probably take a while to stick because it's at a funny angle. One up here. Don't know why you don't even have them on branches, but they're going where they're going. One down there. See, I'd quite happily call that a day now, me. I think that's lovely. But we're going to take the bumblebees and we're going to have one on here. Yeah, that was too big for this side anyway. I did cut out the bigger ones earlier. Oh, don't know which one of them I like best. Let's have a look. You look like you're looking straight at me. I'm going to go with them too. So what I'm going to do is under the bum, I'm going to again, where was it? So just here. Take the release tape off. And a bit of glue under the head. Don't like that you can see that. And that just, if you get it just right level with the card, it'll have no problem going in your envelope. Same with this one, under that bum, under your bum. It's a dead easy little shaker, isn't it? It's a lovely little card. Take that off. Under the head. Probably, let's just put a little bit under that wing as well. I know this one isn't going in the post. I mean, the one I've made earlier will, but this one's going for my daughter. So I'm not worried about this one getting squashed in the post. Right. So if you'll feel the tape touch, so that's where you want to. There you go. I don't know if it actually needed the bees, you know. It needs a bit of tape under there. I'll do that after. Right, last bit. I'm going to break my neck striding over dogs. So, PVC bookmark sleeves. I get these from Lavinia. It was 5 in a set. Oh, 6. Not sure how much they are actually, but... Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Wings. Oh, look, it's already yellow. And wings. Can you hear the rain? Honestly. Right, and just to put an awl, I use this. I have a crocodile. I'm going to do a thing on a crocodile. Crocodile. Don't really use it. Paid a lot of money for it. They're just perfect, aren't they? Absolutely perfect. All I'm going to do with this is line it up in there. Try and get the middle. Is that the middle? Shoves an hole in it. And what was it? I'm nearly done, kid. I'm nearly done. And these threads also from Lavinia. I love these. I like that you put all different coloured threads on. So we'll have a bit of orange. We'll take that little bit of yellow. It's only a bit though, that, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Let's cut that there. See if I can thread this through. That is a tiny bit of yellow. Get it through there. And I'll be just in time for Andy getting out of bed. And I can take me and my chocolate buttons down to read my book. There you go, guys. I'm just gonna... Normally I have a longer bit on the end of that. Let me just turn that over. So, there you have it. I hope you like it. Bookmark. This is the bookmark I did earlier. Not much different to them, really. I do love them. And this is my card. But if you look, like I say, that confetti I stuck to the window. And I put a lot in. But I prefer this where there's not as much in. So there you go. One of you will be getting one and my daughter will be taking the other. I love them. Right, I'm off to bed. Oh, I've opened them now with my chocolate buttons. Good night, everybody.